So much of the country saw a break from a lot of severe weather, but that's going to change. An active pattern is moving in next week. So we have this broad area of low pressure and cold front developing. This is going to be the focus for severe weather late today and then again late Saturday. So ahead of it, more record-breaking temperatures, 70s, 80s, even some 90s in the southern plains. But watch the cold move in, and that front will make its way into Missouri, Arkansas as we head into late Saturday, and then even be the focus of some severe weather potentially in the southeast as we head into Sunday. So the focus for late Friday, mainly Nebraska into Kansas, and it's mostly a wind and hail threat. This is not quite a tornado setup. The best parameters for tornadoes are where it's going to be capped, more into Texas. So mainly some gusty high winds, downburst winds over 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. You can see this is one of our rapid update models, shows that potential for these isolated over 60 mile per hour severe wind gusts potentially, and then some of the large hail associated with that over 1 inch hail. But then as we head into late tomorrow, those dynamics that are over Texas today meet up with the cold front, so we have an enhanced risk of severe weather, but there is the possibility of seeing some tornadic storms, especially on the southern end in Arkansas. On the northern end of that severe weather outlook, it's going to be another high wind gust and hail threat, like we're seeing across Kansas and Nebraska today. So across Missouri, maybe some of these high 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts with some of those storms, and then isolated tornadic storms on the southern end of those storms. So the significant tornado parameter that we watch, that does light up a bit more here. Arkansas, northern Louisiana, into northwestern Mississippi here late on Saturday. But both today and tomorrow's outbreaks, not particularly big outbreaks like what we've been seeing the last couple of weeks. That could change next week though. We've got a powerful jet stream next week, a different pattern. Much of the central U.S. saw hot, dry weather this week. That's not going to be the case next week. It's going to be a stormy pattern again. We've got a few storm systems. First one midweek, another one mid to late week, and then another one potentially by next weekend. Each of these is going to have a trailing cold front. And with that jet stream, that means organized storms are possible. This is looking at energy, the cape available for storms Thursday and then again on Friday. So we're going to be watching the plains for potential severe weather next week and more rain and snow on the northern end of these storms next week. So get ready for another active stretch of weather next week.